2026 Nawaloka College of Higher Studies ආයතනයේ විසින් Swinburne University of Technology සමග එකතු වී පවත්වන IoT Competition Annual CSR project එක තමයි මේ. රටට ලෝකයට දායාද කරන්නට සූදානමින් සිටින නව නිපැයුම්කරුවන් සොයාගෙන යන ගමනක්. කලින් වතාවත්වල කලින් දවස්වල ගාල්ල, ත්‍රිකුණාමලය, නුවර සහ කොළඹ යන ප්‍රදේශයන්හිදී පාසල් මට්ටමින් නව නිපැයුම්කරුවන් වීමට අවශ්‍ය සියලුම දැනුම සියලුම වැඩමුළු තුලින් විවිධ වැඩමුළු තුලින් ඔවුන්ට ලබා දුන්නා. ඉතින් ඒ නිර්මාණ අතරින් අවසන් වටේට සුදුසුකම් ලැබූ නව නිපැයුම්කරුවන්ගේ නිර්මාණ ප්‍රදර්ශනය අද මේ මොනාක් ඉම්පීරියල් පරිශ්‍රයේ පැවැත්වෙනවා. ඒ අතරින් නව නිපැයුම්කරුවන් වීමට අවශ්‍ය ජයග්‍රාහකයින් තෝරාපත් කරගන්නේ Best Concept, Prototype, Best Presentation, Best Defense and More Supportive Teacher යන කාණ්ඩ තුලින්. INCOHST 2026 නව නිපැයුම්කරුවන් සොයාගෙන යන ගමනේ අවසාන අදියරයි මේ.
Welcome to the grand finale and the awards night of INCOHST 2026, where ideas evolve into impact and innovation becomes legacy. Proudly organized by the Nawaloka College of Higher Studies and sponsored by Swinburne University of Technology, INCOHST stands today as Sri Lanka's pioneering all-island school IoT innovation competition, a platform that is built to inspire the next generation of creators, disruptors, and visionaries. Now, this was began in 2018 as the nation's very first inter-school Internet of Things competition has now grown into a movement that empowers young minds to dream beyond boundaries and innovate for a smarter tomorrow. From its humble beginnings with around 188 students and representing 22 schools, INCOHST has now transferred into one of the most anticipated competitions in the school calendar, carrying forward with a bold vision of 2030. And today, we are all gathered here for a remarkable evening. And that is for the final chapter of the journey, that we not only celebrate the winners tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but every student who dared to imagine, create, and solve real-world challenges through technology. For each prototype that each and every one of you has built, each sleepless night that spent perfecting those ideas, and every spark of curiosity has contributed to the remarkable journey of INCOHST. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a very warm welcome to INCOHST 2026, the finals and the award ceremony brought to you by the Nawaloka College of Higher Education. Going beyond the traditional way of lighting the oil lamp, since INCOHST has always been evolved on technology and bringing innovative ideas of all our wonderful school kids around this country, we are moving with a digital lighting of the oil lamp as the tradition continues at INCOHST 2026.
Ladies and gentlemen, INCOHST is not a competition. It is a dream that started in 2018 with a simple but powerful vision to inspire young minds to use technology not only to build successful careers, but also to solve real problems faced in society. Today, we gather for the seventh edition INCOHST. We proudly witness how that dream has grown into a national platform, innovation, creativity, and transformation. This year's theme, Smart Future, where AI meets sustainability, could not be more meaningful. You, The younger generation are growing up in the world changing faster than ever before. Artificial intelligence, smart technologies, robotics, IoT are no longer concepts from science fiction. They are becoming a part of everyday lives. But with all this advancement comes responsibility. The question is not only how smart can technology become. The real question is, how can we use technology to make the world kinder, safer, greener, and better for everyone? And that is exactly why all of you are here today.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our keynote speaker for the day, Dr. Engineer Lalit Liyanagiri.
Ladies and gentlemen, competitions such as this are not merely about winning trophies or certificates. Of course, tonight we celebrate the winners. They truly deserve our applause for their hard work, creativity, and dedication. But every participant here is already a winner, because innovation requires courage. The courage to experiment, the courage to improve, the courage to fail, and the courage to present your ideas before others. In fact, some of the greatest innovators in history face repeated failures before achieving success. For example, Thomas Alva Edison, who invented incandescent bulb, he has failed over 1,000 times. You just go to his profile, over 1,000 times. Finally, he invented the bulb. He never gave up. You take Soichiro Honda, who manufactured the Honda motorbike. His factory was destroyed twice. First during the World War II, and second by an earthquake. He never gave up. Now, Honda bike is one of the leading motorbikes in the industry. You take Wright brothers. We are very comfortably sitting in planes today. How many times they would have crashed in their attempts to invent the first airplane? Steve Jobs, you all are using iPhones, MacBooks. The operating system running in your iPhone or MacBook is Next, N-E-X-T. In 1990s, he didn't even have a market to sell this operating system. But today, it's world's most expensive phone and computer. So, I encourage every student here, never stop learning, never stop questioning, and never stop imagining. Do not give up. To the teachers and parents present here, I also wish to express my sincere appreciation. Behind every successful student is a network of encouragement, sacrifice, and guidance. Your support plays a critical role in nurturing curiosity, creativity, and confidence among these young minds. To the organizers, the judges, mentors, and sponsors, thank you for investing in the future of Sri Lanka. By supporting youth innovation, you are contributing not only to education, but to national development and global competitiveness. The 21st century will not reward nations merely for having natural resources, or not technologically advanced nations. It will reward nations that can generate ideas, innovation, and knowledge responsibly and sustainably. And tonight I see tremendous hope for Sri Lanka. I see future engineers here, future entrepreneurs, future scientists, future sustainability leaders, and perhaps even future global technology pioneers among this audience. Let us continue to create an ecosystem where innovation thrives, sustainability matters, and young talent is empowered to dream boldly. As I conclude, allow me to leave you with this thought. Technology becomes meaningful not when it is sophisticated, but when it improves human life. May you use your knowledge not only to build smart devices, but also to build a smarter society, a greener planet, and a better future for humanity. Congratulations to all participants and winners of this year's Inter-School IoT competition. I wish you continued success, innovation, and inspiration in the years.
So, ladies and gentlemen, may I have the honor in inviting Ms. Dilini Gunatilaka on stage to present the tokens of appreciations to our panel of judges. Director of Education of the ICT branch of the Ministry of Education, Ms. P.S. Sandamali. And next up, Dr. Kulari Lukuge. Dr. Kulari has been a part of this wonderful project for years, and she has came all the way from Australia to be a part of this wonderful initiative to support the innovations, to support our young innovators. Thank you so much, ma'am, for gracing this occasion as well. My warm invitation goes to Dr. Kulari Lukuge, the Director of INCOHST, the STEM Discovery and Trading Training Centre of the Swinburne University of Technology, Australia, to address this gathering.
Good afternoon, everyone. Nice to see you all here today. And most of you I have met throughout our judging times. As you know, I have come all the way from Melbourne, as I live and work in Melbourne as part of Swinburne University of Technology. But today, I'm a proud Sri Lankan standing here after seeing so many wonderful projects over the past 5 days. I can tell you the world is in good hands. With all these wonderful projects that some of you witnessed today too, they have a lot of creativity, lot of thinking, and you have developed skills, knowledge, and you have gone through a lot of effort to get them working. Well done, everyone. To make this happen, as you heard, 2018, Swinburne University of Technology and Nawaloka College of Higher Studies came together, collaborated, and started off with a simple idea to give the opportunity to school students to come up with innovations. And as you know, innovations are not easy. You know this. You have to do certain things again and again, develop new skills, learn new things, and also be persistent. How many times things did not work? But the times that it did work were the times that you thought, yes, I can move forward. These things take time and effort. And these events also require a lot of work. Nawaloka College of Higher Studies team has worked behind the scenes, putting this event together. Thank you to all of them for bringing your enthusiasm to pull an event like this. First the training, the workshops, then the judging and organizing things like this. Thank you. Yeah, big thank you. Then to you, without you, this event does not happen. You thought through, being bold, brought the ideas forward. Some had to make changes. Some had to build all over again. and your work will pay you off one day. It is the courage, it is your persistence that take you far. Like I said, proud Sri Lankan I am, and it's not easy. We agree, but it's worth. And to be here even today, who helped you? Your parents, your teachers, your friends, whoever who supported you, you have to be thankful to them. And we, as adults, as part of organisers, thank all our principals, teachers, mentors, and relatives and you students. Coming from Swinburne University of Technology, we at Swinburne value creativity and providing a good solution to help the world become a better place. You are with a great organization. Nawaloka College of Higher Studies have a big collaboration with Swinburne University of Technology. Swinburne, towards the end of last year, developed their 2026-2030 strategic plan, which is called ADASTRA. What is that? That means to the stars. We all would like to light up ourselves like we get to a star. So as you all are winners today, be proud of yourself, and I hope the work that you did has lit a spark in your little minds to become a valuable citizen of this big wild world.
හොඳයි මාතක දැන් එකතුලා ඉන්නවා මිස් කුලාරි Swinburne University of Technology from Australia. මම ඔබතුමීගෙන් ඉස්සලා මහන්න කැමතියි. පාසල් ළමුන්ව සහභාගී කරවගෙන මේ වගේ නව නිපයුම් කිරීම සම්බන්ධයෙන් මොකද හිතන්නේ?
මේක තාම වැදගත් අවස්ථාවක් අපේ රටේ දිනුවට අපේ තරුණ පරපුර මේ වගේ වෙලාවට එකතු කරලා ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ creativity, design thinking, skill development ඒ වගේ ලොකු වැඩ කරලා ලෝකයේ තියෙන ප්‍රශ්න වලට solutions හොයන්න පුදුම උපකාරී වෙන අවස්ථාවක් මේක. මේ වගේ අවස්ථාවක් ලබා දෙන එක ගැන අපි ගොඩාක් සතුටුවත් වෙන්න ඕනේ. මෙහෙම අවස්ථාවක් අපේ තරුණ පරපුරට ලබා දීම ගැන.
හොඳයි. ඒ වගේම අනාගත නව නිපැයුම් කරුවන්ට ඔබතුමියට දීමට තිබෙන උපදෙස් මොනවාද?
මම කියන්නේ ඒගොල්ලන් හැමතිස්සෙම ලෑස්තිලා ඉන්න ඕනේ ඒගොල්ලන්ට එන challenges වලට මුහුණ දෙන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා. ඒගොල්ලන් අලුත් දෙයක් ඉදිරිපත් කරනකොට ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ දේවල් වලට ප්‍රශ්න එනවා. ඒ ප්‍රශ්න වලට මුහුණ දීලා ඒවා ගණන් ගන්න නැතුව ඉදිරියටම අරගෙන යන්නේ කොහොමද කියන එක තමයි වැදගත්ම වෙන්නේ. ඒවට උදව් කරන්න ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕන තරම් අවස්ථා තියෙනවා මේ රටේ පිට රටවල් වල. ඒවා කරගෙන යන්න අලුත් දේවල් ඉගෙන ගන්න, අලුත් විදියට වැඩ කරන්න, අලුත් දේවල් ලබා ගන්න උත්සාහ කරන්න.
We're now moving on to the first segment of awards presentations that I know most of y'all have been eagerly waiting for. So in this first segment, we will be presenting for the best project demonstration, best presenter, and the most supportive teacher. So as I told you before, among many schools who have been a part of INCOHST 2026, in the preliminary round, you are here as the finalists, and after y'all, our esteemed panel of judges have selected the top projects to be awarded this evening. And for this very first category of awarding, let me invite Ms. P.S. Sandamali from the Ministry of Education on stage to join as a presentation party. The best project demonstration of INCOHST 2026 goes to from the Colombo International College, Colombo 7, Hasit Manahara Pereira for his project Grow Tech. Hasit was so excited that he forgot his plaque already. So congratulations, Hasit. And the next award is for the best presenter. And the award for the best presenter of INCOHST 2026 goes to DHJ Janiru Aken Satsara Jalat from Takshila Central College, Burana. So join hands once again to Janiru Satsara Jalat, the best presenter of INCOHST 2026. And the last award of this segment, and that is for the most supportive teacher. The award for the most supportive teacher goes to ABM Muzab from RKM Sri Koneshwaran Hindu College. We have Mr. ABM Muzab from RKM Sri Koneshwaram Hindu College for the award of the most supportive teacher.
මතකින්නවා තවත් එක් මේ තරගේ ජයග්‍රහණයක් ලබාගත් එක් ජයග්‍රාහකෙක් තක්ෂිලා සෙන්ට්‍රල් කොලේජ් වලින් ජනිරු තමා අපිට එකතු වෙලා ඉන්නේ. ජනිරු මොකද්ද ලබාගත් ජයග්‍රහණය කියලා කිව්වා?
බෙස්ට් ප්‍රසන්ටර්.
බෙස්ට් ප්‍රසන්ටර් ලබාගත්තා. ඒ වගේම මේ ආපු ගමන ගැන මොකද්ද කියන්න තියෙන්නේ?
ගොඩක් සතුටුයි. ඒ වගේම මම ගොඩක් දේවල් ජීවිතේට එකතු කරගත්තා. ඉනෝවේෂන් සාධනය ගැන ගොඩක් දේවල් මම හොයාගත්තේ ඉන්කොස්ට් නිසා.
ඒ වගේම ඉස්සරහට මොන වගේ දේවල්ද කරන්න හිතාගෙන ඉන්නේ තව?
මම බස් සයිකල් සයිට් එක ඩෙවලොප් කරලා දී ඒක අප්ඩේට් කරලා ගොඩක් හොඳට මේක ලෝකෙට දෙන්න තමයි හිතන් ඉන්නේ.
Today we celebrate not only achievement of the winners but also the creativity, dedication, teamwork and innovative thinking of demonstrated by all participants. This competition has successfully inspired students to develop the IoT solution and AI solution for real-world challenges. The program like this play an important role in preparing the younger generation to become innovators, problem solvers, and future leaders. This has provided students with valuable opportunities to gain hands-on experience, collaboratives as teams, and confidently present their skills, ideas. Such experience help develop critical thinking, technical competency, creativity, communication, and leadership skills that are essential for future development of Sri Lanka. To the all participants, congratulations on your outstanding achievements. You may have continued to explore new ideas, develop your talents, and use your knowledge and skill for the betterment of the society and our nation. Finally, I wish INCOHST to continue success in the years ahead, and I hope this initiative will continue to inspire many more young innovators across Sri Lanka.
All right, the next award is for the best prototype. Any guesses? The award for the best prototype of INCOHST 2026 goes to the project Flyboy of Kadesh from Hindu College, Colombo. Join your hands once again for Kadesh for being the awardee of Best Prototype. And the next award is for the Best Concept. The award for the Best Concept of INCOHST 2026 goes to the project Dimension X from WMGB Vandinayaka from Ranabima Royal College, Kandy. The last project award of this category is for the Best Defender. The award for the Best Defender of INCOHST 2026 goes to Nathan Fernando from St. Sebastian's College, Moratuwa.
roles to play here. Well, I mean, I know the difficulty of handling this sort of a national event because when I was heading the Inventors Commission, we also did very similar sort of national inventors competition. I know the hard side of the story, so I strongly believe, I mean, this sort of a the nationwide event should be conducted by either Minister of Education or a state university, but well, being a private university, the Nawaloka College, the work they have done is remarkable. So I think they really deserve a good round of applause to achieve, or rather value, the work they have done. The next is you. I mean, Lalit was telling every year there is a sort of an incremental change in the innovations and inventions happening in the world. But believe me, I mean, after 2020, there is I could say there's a huge change in, especially in Sri Lanka, the invention and innovation, especially happening with respect to the schools and the universities. Maybe that's due to the COVID. I mean, not that the COVID has changed the minds of the people, but at least they got the access. There's a saying in the world where the people are working with the old Morris minor, or rather repairing the Morris minor. They will do inventions to match the Morris minor, but not to build a sort of automated vehicle for the next generation. So they need to have the access. So with the COVID, whether we believe or not, I mean, there's a bad side of the story, but anyway, thanks to COVID, they got the access to the world, to the state of the art, what's really exactly happening in the world. So you got the access, and with that, I can say there are tremendous, marvelous, very beautiful and productive inventions within here. And I'm very sure Lalit and the team has seen many more when you are traveling all over the country. So I really believe there's something positive is going to happen in the country. You know, the world has changed not because the world wanted to change. The world changed because of someone, or rather a team, who wanted, or rather who never wanted to accept what is existing. So they wanted to have a change. So I can see a young set of people who really didn't want to accept what's really happening in the world and what's really happening in the country. So congratulations, you all. You have done a wonderful job. Whether you receive a token of appreciation or a certificate or a plaque here, you are all winners to me. The reason is, I can see, I mean, it's not only the invention you have showed. I was going here and there, I checked almost all the inventions which is there in this particular hall. Unfortunately, I missed the other, the beautiful creations by the rest of the community, but by going through these wonderful inventions, it's not only the invention, I can see the future of the country. I can see some future innovators and entrepreneurs from this community. So I can see the country is definitely going to see a change. But as a senior, as an adult, let me give you some tips for you to bright your brilliant ideas, or rather shine your brilliant ideas. One is, don't ever invent things for competitions. Don't ever try that, because your inventions will get a value only if it reach the community. This should definitely go beyond this particular whole and to win the hearts of the masses. The other one, when you are doing an invention, always think about the local aspects of it. Try to find a solution, try to find a solution for a local problem, because that particular solution, you will get the confidence and you'll get the gut feeling that you can do something more. And try to be simple as much as possible. As Lalit clearly stated, the complexity, if you can make it simple, then you have a value in the future. And don't ever, and the most importantly, the sustainability aspects of what you do. The world has changed. It's not the first industrial revolution or the second industrial revolution. We are in the fifth industrial revolution now. With the fifth industrial revolution, what matters is the nature. You understand whatever you do, whatever you done, it is, the part should be in your mind. You have to be very careful that whatever you do, you can't harm the nature, because it has already destroyed, so you have a high responsibility for you in your shoulders to save the protect, or rather protect the nature and the world. So keep that in mind. I really believe these are very tiny tips for you to rather adjust your, or rather tune your mood. But I'm very sure other than that, you are brilliant characters. And I always say I want to die in a developed country, that is not to cross the boundary of this Indian Ocean and go to a developed country and die there. I want to die here, and by the time I die, I want to say this is a beautiful developed country. When I say a developed country, it's not with big buildings and the roads and all. I need to see a beautiful country with beautiful set of people who are happy. I don't think I have much left for me to do that, because I have passed my era. But I still believe I want to see my dream before I die. I can only achieve that through your strong shoulders. So I kindly request you to continue this particular inventive and innovative approach and try to do something, because you are a blessed set of kids in this beautiful, blessed country. So I wish you all the best. Congratulations once again to the both teams, the organizers and the participants. This is the 7th time from 2017, 2018. So the 7th year, I wish you will continue this for another many more years. And if anything needed, I'm really wish to give my fullest assistance. And once again, thank you very much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the second runners-up of INCOHST 2026 goes to Sri Pali College Horana for their project Health Crew. For their project Health Crew of Sri Pali College Horana, we have WHAD Situm Rhythmika Dias, B Nidwara Damnit, H Chanuga Kitsara, Disandu Mutunayaka, Nitum Ranasinghe, also supported by their teachers B.A.K. Seniviratna, J.M.P. Madhushani Jayasinghe and G.I.K. Gunasekara. Ladies and gentlemen, the second runners-up of INCOHST 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, join your hands once again among many schools, among many competitions, among many competitors and many groups competing in INCOHST 2026. They, from the Sri Pali College Horana, the Health Crew, is our second runners-up.
හොඳයි මාතක දැන් එකතුලා ඉන්නවා හොරණ ශ්‍රීපාලි විද්‍යාලයේ ජයග්‍රහණය සමරන තවත් කණ්ඩායමක් මේ තුන්වෙනි ස්ථානයේ දිනාගත් කණ්ඩායම. මොකද හිතන ජයග්‍රහණය ගැන?
ගොඩක් සතුටුයි මේ ජයග්‍රහණය ලබා ගන්න අපිට අපේ දෙමව්පියෝ ඉස්කෝලේ ටීචර්ස්ලා ගොඩක් උදව් කළා.
ඒ වගේම ඉදිරිපත් කරපු අංගය ගැනත් අපි කතා කරමු.
අපි ඉදිරිපත් කළේ මෙඩිකෙයා රොබොට් කෙනෙක්. එයාගෙන් අපිට පුළුවන් patient කෙනෙක්ව patient කෙනෙක්ගේ heart rate එකේ ඉඳලා එයාගේ activities දක්වා measure කරලා එයාගේ ලෙඩේ තත්ත්වය measure කරගන්න.
ඒ වගේම ටීම් එක කොච්චර සපෝටිව්ද මේ ගමන එන්න?
අපි ඔක්කොම එකට එකතු වෙලා තමයි මේක හැදුවේ. ගොඩක් ඒගොල්ලෝ අපිට උදව් කළා.
The award for the first runners-up of INCOHST 2026 goes to the team Horizon Hunters from St. Sebastian's College, Moratuwa. Horizon Hunters from the St. Sebastian's College, Moratuwa, you are our first runners-up. We have W. Dion Sylvester Fernando, W. Vishal Fernando and I. Ranuja Indira, the winners, and supported by their teacher in charge, Mr. Shashika Fernando.
INCOHST 2026 තරගාවලියේ දෙවන ස්ථානයේ ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්නේ සාන්ත සෙබස්තියන් විද්‍යාලය මොරටුව. මාතක එකතුලා ඉන්නවා පාසලේ ගුරුතුමන්. මම ඉස්සෙල්ලාම ඔබතුමන්ගෙන් අහන්න කැමතියි. පාසල් ළමුන් මෙවැනි තරගවලට යොමු කිරීම සම්බන්ධයෙන් ඔබතුමන් මොන වගේ දෙයක්ද හිතන්නේ?
මම නම් හිතනවා ඇත්තටම මේක ඉතාම හොඳ දෙයක්. මොකද අද අපේ රටට ඇත්තටම නව නිර්මාණයන් අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා. මොකද රට ඉස්සරහට යන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට ඒකට අවශ්‍ය කරන දැනුම අපි කොහෙන් හරි ලබා ගන්න ඕනේ. ඉතින් එතකොට මේ දරුවෝ මේ දැනුම හොයන එක තුළ අපිට ඉස්සරහා ලොකු අනාගතයක් පේනවා අපේ රට ගැන. ඉතින් මේ දරුවෝ ඇත්තටම අද කාලීන අවශ්‍යතාවලට තමයි නිර්මාණ ඉදිරිපත් කරන්නේ. ඉතින් ඒ සම්බන්ධව ඇත්තටම ඉතාම සතුටුයි.
Finally, we are going to crown the champion, the winner of INCOHST 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, the first place, the winner of INCOHST 2026 goes to the team Medi.lk from Richmond College Gaul. From Richmond College Gaul, we have the team Medi.lk, the HW Sanuka Ransana, HW Tinuka Ketvindu, WM Yenuka Mandiv, G Tarumika Chenul, and supported by their teacher in charge, Ruchika Vijayatunga. Ladies and gentlemen, join your hands for the winners of INCOHST 2026, the Richmond College Gaul for their project Medi.lk. Once again, the champions, the winners of INCOHST 2026. Heartiest congratulations to Richmond College Gaul for claiming the championship title of INCOHST 2026.
ගාල්ල රිච්මන්ඩ් විද්‍යාලය නියෝජනය කරමින් සනුක සහ සනුකගේ ටීම් එක මාත් එක්ක ඉතුලා ඉන්නවා ඔවුන්ගේ ජයග්‍රහණය ගැන කතා කරන්න. සනුක අද ජයග්‍රහණය සමරනවා. මේ ජයග්‍රහණය ගැන මොකද හිතන්නේ සහ ඔයාලා ඉදිරිපත් කරපු නව නිපැයුම ගැනත් කතා කරමු.
අපි ඉදිරිපත් කරේ Medi.lk කියන අපේ ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එක. ඇත්තටම ඒක මොබයිල් ඇප් එකක් වගේම ඒකේ තව IoT ඩිවයිස් එක මෙඩිකල් ෆීල්ඩ් එකකට ලොකු උදව්වක් වෙන විදිහට හදලා. හොඳයි. ඒ වගේම ටීම් එකේ කොච්චර සපෝට් එකක් තිබ්බද මේ ගමන මේ විදිහට ලස්සනට එන්න? ටීම් එකේ ලොකු සපෝට් එකක් තිබ්බා. ඒගොල්ලෝ මගේ අනිත් මෙම්බර්ස්ලාත් හැම තරගෙට ඇවිල්ලා අපිත් එක්ක වැඩ කරලා එක දිගට ලොකු සපෝට් එකක් තිබ්බා. හොඳයි. අද මේ විදිහට ජයග්‍රහණය සමරනවා සහ ඉදිරි අනාගතය ගැන කතා කරොත් මොන වගේ අදහසක්ද තියෙන්නේ? ඇත්තටම ගොඩක් සතුටුයි අද ජයග්‍රහණය ගැන. දැන් මම ගිය අවුරුද්දෙත් මේ ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකෙන් ආවා. ඇත්තටම ඒ දීප්ප ඇඩ්වයිසර්ස් එක තමයි මේ පාර ඉම්ප්‍රූව් වුනේ. ඉතින් ලබන පාරත් මේ පාර ලැබිච්ච ඇඩ්වයිසර්ස් එක ඉම්ප්‍රූව් වෙලා ඉන්න බලාපොරොත්තු.
Do join your hands for a very big round of applause for yourselves for being a part of INCOHST 2026, because bringing all your innovative ideas, bringing your passion into action is no easy task. Because I was personally touched when I was going through, as our senior professors, as our lecturers said, I was going through many of the projects and I was impressed to see the concepts that I learned in my first 2 years at the university being brought forward by a kid of grade 7, concepts such as large language models, the generative AI, so which I learned in my very first 2 years at university. They bring this platform. So join hands once again for your incredible talent, for your incredible innovation, ladies and gentlemen. We, as Professor Rangi Halvathura also said, as a country should be proud that our future is secured.
හොඳයි මාතක දැන් එකතුලා ඉන්නේ NCHS අධ්‍යාපන ආයතනයේ ජ්‍යෙෂ්ඨ කතිකාචාර්ය අංජන විජේවර්ධන මහතා. මම උතුමන්ගෙන් ඉස්සෙල්ලාම අහන්න කැමතියි දැන් සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි මේ ජයග්‍රහණ සමරනවා සහ නව නිපැයුම්කරුවන් සොයාගෙන යනවා. මේ යන ගමනේදී ඔවුන්ගේ ඉදිරි අනාගතය ගැන කතා කරොත් ජාත්‍යන්තරයට ඔවුන්ට යෑමට හැකියාවක් තියෙයිද?
ඔව්. අපි ලංකාවේ තියෙන තාක්ෂණය අතින් ගත්තාම අපි ලෝකයේත් එක්ක කම්පෙයාර් කරද්දී අපිට තියෙන්නේ බේසික් තාක්ෂණ. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි තව විදි දියුණු කරගන්න පුළුවන් විදිහේ තාක්ෂණයක් තියෙනවා. හැබැයි මම දැක්ක දෙයක් තමයි මේ කම්පිටිෂන් වලදී මේ ළමයිට තියෙන හැකියාව එයාලට තියෙන අඩුම රිසෝසස් පාවිච්චි කරලා හදා ගන්නවා. ඒ කියන්නේ අපිට ටෙක්නොලොජි එක නැති වුණත් ලංකාවේ මම දැකලා තියෙනවා කාඩ්බෝඩ් ප්ලාස්ටික් කෑලි වලින් පාවිච්චි කරලා හදපු දේවල් ලෝකේ ඉහළම තැන් තියෙන කම්පිටිෂන් වල හදපු දේවල් වලට වඩා හොඳ අයිඩියාස් තියෙනවා. මොකද අපිට ඇත්තටම මේ වගේ කම්පිටිෂන් එකකදී වැදගත් වෙන්නේ අයිඩියා එක. හදන ප්‍රොටෝටයිප් එක නැත්තම් එයාලගේ ආකෘතිය ලස්සන නෙමෙයි. මොකද අපි මෙතනදී ගොඩක් මම දැකපු දේ තමයි එයාලගේ තියෙන අයිඩියා වල තියෙන වැදගත්කම ද ඉම්පැක්ට් එක කියලා කියනවා අපි. නැත්තම් ඒකෙන් සමාජයට උදව් කරන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා. ඉතින් අන්න ඒක වැඩි නම් අපේ ඉම්පැක්ට් එක එයාලගේ අයිඩියා එකේ වැඩි නම් එයාලට අනාගතයේදී හොඳට හැකියාවක් තියෙනවා අපේ ලෝකයට මේ අයිඩියාස් අරන් යන්න.
අනාගත පරපුරට ඔබතුමන්ට දීම නැත්තේ මොන වගේ උපදෙසක්ද?
මම කියනවා අපි ලංකාවේ මමත් සිංහල භාෂාවෙන් ඉගෙන ගත්ත ළමයි ඉස්කෝලේ. එතකොට මෙතන අපේ ඉංග්‍රීසි වචන දැක්කාම සමහර ළමයි ගොඩක් බය වෙනවා. යුනිවර්සිටි ස්ටුඩන්ට්ස් ලාගේ වුණත් එහෙමයි. මම කියන්නේ එහෙම තාක්ෂණයට බය වෙන්න එපා. මොකද අපි දැන් දීර්ඝ අතීතයක අපි තාක්ෂණය ගැන අපි අපේ රට වැඩි කාලයක් හිටපු කාලයක්. ඒ කියන්නේ අපිට වැව් පොකුණු ඒ වගේ දේවල් හදන්න තිබ්බ තාක්ෂණය වෙන ලෝකෙ කොහෙවත් නැහැ. එතකොට ඒ වගේ ජාතියකින් පැවතගෙන ළමයි විදිහට මම කියන්නේ තාක්ෂණය එම්බ්‍රේස් කරගන්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් තමන් වැළඳගෙන අපි ඉදිරියට යන්න ඕනේ. මොකද හයිබ්‍රිඩ් විදිහට තමයි හැමදේම ඉස්සරහට යන්න ඕනේ. අපි පරණ තාක්ෂණයෙන් ඉදිරියට යද්දී ඒවත් එම්බ්‍රේස් කරගෙන අපිට බෑ දැන් AI තාක්ෂණය කියලා ගත්තොත් අපිට බෑ ඒක ඉග්නෝර් කරලා යන්න. ඒක අපි වැළඳ ගන්න ඕනේ. මොකද ඉදිරියට යද්දී අපිට වෙනවා තාක්ෂණය කියන දේ ඇක්සෙප්ට් කරන්න. සෝ මම කියන්නේ තාක්ෂණය කියන දේ ඇක්සෙප්ට් කරලා ඒවත් එක්කම අපේ සමාජයට යම්කිසි දෙයක් ලබා දෙන්න. ඉනෝවේෂන් කියන්නේ හොඳම විදිහක් සමාජයට යම්කිසි දෙයක් ලබා දෙන්න. අපිට ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා නම් අපි ඒක විසඳ ගන්න ඕනේ. අපිට තියෙන රිසෝසස් අනුව. සෝ මම ලංකාවේ මේ හැම ළමයෙක්ටම කියන්නේ මේ දේ කරන්න. අපි දකින්න ප්‍රශ්නයක් විසඳ ගන්න තාක්ෂණය පාවිච්චි කරන්න.
It's like a dream to be standing here tonight in this evening in the 7th edition of INCOHST. So I have been a part of this journey from the very beginning. In 2018, I was a member in founding this INCOHST competition. Back when it was just an idea on a whiteboard, and we wondered if anyone would be interested on IoT and innovation. Back then, we had only few schools, like 12, but today we have hosted more than 60 teams, covering 3 judging areas, Trinco, Kandy, Colombo, and online category as well. That is not just a growth in numbers, but it's a growth in belief, creativity, and most importantly, in the community. Because that's what INCOHST is really about. It's not just a competition, it's a space where ideas come to life and where students discover that they are capable of building things that actually can change the world among them. We have seen students going from asking what is IoT to building systems that help track vital signs, detect landslides, automate farms, medical systems. These are real solutions to real problems, built not in fancy labs, but in classrooms, garages, living rooms, by school students, and that to me is extraordinary. Over the years, INCOHST has become a quiet revolution in the space of secondary education in Sri Lanka, because it's one of the platforms that specifically nurtures IoT innovation at school level. We don't just tell students to be innovative, we give them space, the mentors, and the platform to do it. That's what makes INCOHST special. Tonight, I want to thank the people who have made this evolution possible. First, a heartfelt thank you to Swinburne University of Technology, our main sponsor and long-standing partner. You believed in this vision before it was proven, and your support has been a backbone to this event. Thank you for investing in our youth, not just financially, but intellectually. To our judges, Thank you for taking the time to engage with our students, traveling here and there, and challenging their thinking and offering meaningful feedback. We sincerely thank our honorable judges, Dr. Kulari Lokuge from Swinburne University of Technology, Australia, Dr. Alan Robertson, Dean of Studies, Nawaloka College of Higher Studies, coming all the way from Australia. And also we would like to extend our sincere appreciation to the judges representing the Ministry of Education, Ms. D.M. Hiroshini, Deputy Director of Education, ICT branch, judging for the Colombo events in 3 days, and Mr. Atula Indika Vijayawardena, ICT instructor and resource person, Provincial Department of Education in Central Province, Mr. Arumugam Pradeepan, Deputy Director of Education, ICT branch in Eastern Province. And also, I would like to express my gratitude and appreciation to our esteemed invitees, Dr. Lalit Liyanage, of course I invited you last moment, and Professor Rangika Halwatura, you have always supported us, and Dr. Lalit, you have always been a judge from the very beginning. I know it was really hard this time, so you couldn't make it. And thank you very much for sharing your remarkable thoughts with us and encouraging us and our students as always. And to our chairman, Dr. Jayanta Dharmadasa, to our CEO, Mr. Victor Ramanan, and the senior leadership at NCHS, thank you for your continuous support and supporting our initiatives that go beyond traditional educational models. And now to my team. Thank you guys. Without you, this would have just been a dream. And thank you for everything. Please give them a long round of applause. Thank you very much. This space is for you and because of you. Thank you for being brave with your ideas and curious about what is possible. Thank you and congratulations to everyone.
INCOHST 2026 අද මේ කර්තාවයේ සියලුම සංවිධාන කටයුතු සිදු වෙන්නේ නවලෝක උසස් අධ්‍යාපන ආයතනයේ. ඉතින් නවලෝක උසස් අධ්‍යාපන ආයතනයේ මෙවැනි කටයුත්තක් සංවිධානය කරන්නේ ඇයි? මේ ගැන කතා කරන්න මතක එකතුලා ඉන්නවා මිස් නිපුණි ජයවීර. ඉතින් මම ඉස්සෙල්ලාම අහන්න කැමතියි නවලෝක උසස් අධ්‍යාපන ආයතනයෙන් මෙවැනි කටයුත්තක් සංවිධානය වෙන්නේ ඇයි? එහෙම දෙයක් කරන්න හිතුනේ ඇයි?
ඇත්තටම නවලෝක උසස් අධ්‍යාපනයේ ආයතනය මෙම කර්තව්‍ය සිදු කරන්නේ 2018 වර්ෂයේ ඉඳලා. ඉතින් මේක අපි සිද්ධ කරන්නේ ඇත්තටම Swinburne University of Technology කියන යුනිවර්සිටි එකත් එක්ක ඔස්ට්‍රේලියා අපේ එක්ස්ක්ලූසිව් පාර්ට්නර්ත් එක්ක. ඉතින් මේ වගේ උත්සවයක් මේ වගේ තරඟාවලියක් අපි සංවිධානය කරන්නේ ළමුන්ගේ innovative skills ඒ වගේම technical skills IoT skills ඉහළට ගන්න තමයි. ඉතින් අපි ඇත්තටම දකිනවා ළමයින්ගේ ස්කිල්ස් වල හරිම ඩිවෙලොප්මන්ට් එකක්. ඉතින් මේ වගේ දෙයකට සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න ලැබීම, මේ වගේ දෙයක් ඕගනයිස් කරන්න ලැබීම ඇත්තටම අපි අපේ භාගයක් විදිහට සැලකන්නේ.
හොඳයි. නව නිපයුම් සොයා යන මේ ගමනේදී ඔවුන්ගේ ජයග්‍රහණය අද සමරනවා වගේම ඉදිරියේදී ඔවුන්ගේ ඉදිරි අනාගතය ගැන කතා කරොත් මොන වගේ අවස්ථාවන්ද ඔවුන්ට තියෙන්නේ?
අපි නවලෝක උසස් අධ්‍යාපන ආයතනයෙන් මේ වගේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට්ස් ළමයින්ගේ කමර්ෂියලයිස් කරන්න සපෝට් කරනවා. ඉතින් මේකට අපි ඒගොල්ලන්ට මූල්‍යමය වශයෙන් ඒ වගේම ඉන්ටෙලෙක්චුවලි අපි සපෝට් කරනවා. SLIC වගේ ආයතනත් එක්ක එකතු වෙනවා. එතකොට නවලෝක සමූහ ව්‍යාපාරයක් විදිහට අපි ඒගොල්ලන්ට උදව් කරනවා. ඉතින් ඒ වගේ ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට්ස් අපි නෙක්ස්ට් ලෙවල් එකට ගන්න එක තමයි අපේ ඇත්තටම පරමාර්ථය.
As we draw the curtains of this remarkable journey of innovation, teamwork and discovery, INCOHST 2026 stands as a proud reminder of what young minds can achieve when given the right platform to shine. May the ideas born here continue to grow, inspire and transform the world around us. Until we meet again for another chapter of brilliance, keep dreaming, keep building and keep innovating. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
ලංකාවේ දැවැන්තම නව නිපයුම්කරුවන් සොයාගෙන යන INCOHST 2026 අටවැනි වරටත් තමයි මේ විදිහට පැවැත්වුනේ. ඉතින් නවලෝක විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයත් ඕස්ට්‍රේලියාවේ ස්වින්බර්න් විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයත් එකතු වෙලා තමයි මේ සියලුම කටයුතු සංවිධානය වෙන්නේ. ඒ වගේම රටට ලෝකෙට දායාද කරන්නට නව නිපයුම්කරුවන් සොයාගෙන ගිය ජයග්‍රාහී ගමනක අවසානයයි මේ. අපි සූදානම් ලබන අවුරුද්දේ ඔබත් එක්ක එකතු වෙන්නට මේ ජයග්‍රහණයේ විදිහටම සමරන්න වගේම රටට ලෝකෙට නව නිපයුම්කරුවන් බිහි කරන්නට.